Ramayana, the Epic Journey, Part 4. After taking permission of their father, Rama and Lakshman accompanied sage Vishwamitra to the Dandaka forest. On their way, Vishwamitra warned Rama and Lakshman about the danger they would be facing as Maricha and Subahu were very powerful demons. When they reached the forest, the yajna was started again. Rama and Lakshman were on their toes waiting for the demon. It continued for 5 days without any problem. On the sixth day, however, the two demons appeared, roaring thunderously. Rama used his weapon, Manavastra, upon Maricha. It struck him with great force and he was badly injured. Seeing this, Subahu attacked Rama. Rama used his other weapon, Agni Astra, and killed the demon. Vishwamitra gently replied, Dear princess, I am pleased with your courage. Now I'd like both of you to accompany me to the kingdom of Mithila, where the wise King Janak reigns. He is organizing a Swayamvara for his beautiful daughter Sita, in which she would choose her husband from the most able princess on earth. The task set for the princess is to lift Sunabh, the heaviest bow in the universe, and twang it. When the ceremony began, one by one, all the princes from various powerful kingdoms tried their hand at lifting the bow, but none of them could even move it. Sage Vishwamitra asked Rama to try to lift it. Rama obeyed, and to everyone's surprise, he lifted the bow just like a feather. Just after that, he bent it and stretched the string. He did so with such a force that the bow broke into two with a loud noise that echoed through all the kingdoms of the earth. The noise resounded in the Mahindra mountains too, where it shook the sage Parasurama out of his meditation. He grew furious when he realized that somebody had broken Lord Shiva's Sunabh. He rushed to Mithila and stormed into King Janak's palace. Speak out, O Janak! Who has dared to break Lord Shiva's bow? Speak out, or I'll destroy the whole kingdom, he said. King Janak fell to his feet. The whole assembly shook with terror, but none dared to speak up. At that moment, Rama spoke calmly. O great sage, 'twas I who accidentally broke the bow. I am your humble servant and at your command. But Parashurama was still angry. O son of Dasharatha, take my bow, which is equal to the Sunabh. If you are able to string it and set an arrow to it, I shall accept you as an incarnation of Lord Vishnu himself. Challenged, says Parashurama. Rama took the bow and arrow from Parashurama and, with no effort at all, he strung it and set an arrow to it. Then he gently spoke. You asked me to set an arrow on this bow, and I have done so. Now, this arrow must be used to either to shoot you and injure you physically, or to strip you of all your powers and knowledge you have acquired through the years of meditation. When he heard this, he suddenly realized his haughtiness. He bowed down before Rama and spoke, O great one, have pity on me, for I am a sinner. If you spare my life and take away all my other powers, I would gladly spend the rest of my days worshipping you. The whole assembly was relieved when sage Parasurama left. Lord Rama was able to humble the arrogant sage. King Janak realized that it was only Lord Rama who was worthy of his daughter's hand in marriage. Flowers were showered on Rama and drums were sounded in the whole kingdom. Rama and Sita exchanged mutual glances of love. Sita then put the garland of flowers around Rama's neck and chose him as her husband. Even the gods in heaven rejoiced this union. When the news about this reached Ayodhya, the king and his wife immediately set out to Mithila to join the celebration. Sita had a sister, Urmila, and two other cousins. Urmila was married to Lakshman, and her two other cousins were married to Bharata and Shatrughna. Both the kings, Dasharatha and Janak, were delighted by this. Soon all were married, and Dasharatha was happy that his wish was fulfilled. Then the royal family went back to Ayodhya, and the people were thrilled to have them back. Celebrations continued for days. Jai Shri Ram.